I'm Mike,
I'm Bo,
and this is our custom man cave.
and we call it the R-Bar. This is our man cave slash warehouse
Slash fort.
We call it the R-Bar. So it's something we bought back in 2019. It was another one of our buildings, and we decided to turn it into a fort.
Turned it into a man cave fort type thing. It's a 16,000 square foot warehouse. It was an empty warehouse when we got it. Actually, a lot of this was mostly Bo's idea as far as all the design and stuff, but it came to the idea of like, let's build something that we can just have all of our friends and family and enjoy a spot.
Got the swimming pool, got a bitch and poker room, got a 1-bedroom apartment on the backside, got restrooms and stuff in here, a hot tub. It's badass, man. We love it.
I think how we really got the flavor for this was we took a trip to Nashville.
Yeah, went to Nashville, came back and goes, fuck, that's it. That's what we're doing, man. So we kind of gave it a Nashville spin. The funnest part about it, like for both of us, is to share it with other people.
Everything's come out badass. It's just the way we wanted it. It's a work in progress, right?
Yeah, no, there's still stuff that we look at and we go, oh, we haven't finished that. Yeah, we haven't finished
Just today
this.
we were doing that.
It's been a bitchin' place for our family, our friends. My grandkids are never gonna forget this place. We're building memories. That's what
Yeah.
it's all about, man. So we work hard, put a lot of time in every day, 16-hour days, but this is a place that we get to kick back and enjoy whenever we do take downtime.
It shows up in some of our social media and we get comments all the time. What is that place? And it's our bar, and we're just trying to come up with a name that would fit for both of us. So we go, well, if it's called our bar, then it's our bar. It's everyone's bar. So, and it's the only bar we can't get kicked out of. Bo and I both like cars, guns, and watches. The cars we have is just because we love cars. This one right here, this is the 488 Ferrari. Everyone wants a Ferrari before you die, or at least I want a Ferrari before I die. So Bo actually found this at a Ferrari dealership, told me about it, went down there, checked it out. Can't believe I own it, and it's a badass car. Love the shit out of it. This one is the Audi R8. Fell in love with this during Ironman. At the time, I didn't have a convertible, and my wife was like, we should get a convertible. And I'm like, well, great idea, so let's get this. Can't say enough about it because I love the sound of it. It's a V10, and it just sounds amazing, handles perfect, and it just hauls ass. This is the 911 GTS 2022. Love this car, just wanted to make sure I got one before they go electric or before they go hybrid or whatever. It's a manual. You're limited on which ones actually come with a manual transmission, so I love the manual transmission cars. Probably hang on to that forever. This other Porsche, this was my third Porsche. This is a 2012 911 997.2. Again, it's a manual. I bought this one used a Ferrari dealership actually, and it had like 1,200 miles or something on it. Got a smoking deal on it, and actually I looked for this car for a long time because it was spec'd out exactly the way I wanted it. Again, probably have that car forever.
This is our poker room. Used to be an office, and then we tore out some of the walls and stuff. Mike's brother went up to Vegas for us, ran up and got a old Suncoast poker table from the actual Suncoast, an old 70s and 80s casino back in the day in Vegas. Always at the end of the night, we end up in this room. You own a bar, you gotta have a fucking poker table, you gotta have a touch tunes.
And we got it all.
Check, check.
I don't know if I've ever sat in that dealer's seat, so that means I've never actually won. So
We have like 2 different walls in here, and we just decided, okay, how are we gonna put up the memorabilia and stuff? So this is my wall, so I put a lot of sports stuff because I'm into KU basketball. Mike's got stuff from youth to guns and stuff like that he enjoys, old concert tickets. You got your one prized possession that we keep on his wall.
this is my teddy bear. That's me at 5 wearing a wig playing whatever. And so my mom put this in a shadow box. I can't throw it away because I do still like the teddy bear, but it's in a shadow box. I was okay with just sitting on top of my closet for the next 50 years until I'm dead and then throw it away. But I liked having it.
You still have the wig?
I don't have the wig, but I do remember how that fucker smelled. I used to put my little nose right there. I used to love the fuck out of this thing, and I took it everywhere.
This past year, we talked about having Buck Cherry for our Christmas party. They came, they performed for our Christmas party. They signed this guitar for us, and they just signed a bunch of memorabilia stuff for us. And we got it all over the bar.
Probably had 300 of our friends and family here. They performed like there was 30,000 people here. It was badass. They went all out, and they couldn't have been nicer guys. Got a ton more plans and parties planned for here, so it's our bar, and we love sharing it. This one, the Hellcat, this is just a fun, sloppy, fat, heavy car with too big of a motor, with too thin of tires, and you can't drive this thing without smiling. So believe me, it was cheap. It was 50 fucking grand. I got this car, and this had 299 miles. Again, it's manual. It's got the red interior, black and red interior there. It's perfect, and it feels like you're sitting on the couch in the living room, so we haul ass to Vegas in it or whatever. But again, big, roomy, fun car. The Bronco, I ordered this, I think about on the 3rd day it got announced that you could even order them. When you're in it, it's real boxy. It's got the fins up here. It's a great round-the-town car, and then also out in the desert, it's badass. I happen to like white cars. It's coincidental that Bo happens to like black cars. I like the way they look, and I love having cars. Probably get some more cars. When I got the Bronco, Bo had to go out and get the Bronco R with the fucking fucking Raptor Edition or whatever the hell it's called. He always is up on me. Feel very fortunate to have the cars and thoroughly enjoy them. Love cars, and so now I got a few.
I just bought this baby like maybe 2 hours ago. Mike's always saying I'm trying to one-up him, but I'm not one-upping him. Whenever he always buys the base model of shit, it's real easy to one-up a guy like that. Ended up getting the 2023 Bronco Raptor. I had a Bronco whenever I was in college. My sister had a Bronco too when I was a kid, and she used to drive me to school, so I was looking for one, couldn't find what I wanted, and then I heard the Bronco Raptor was going to be coming out, so I just decided to wait. Just got a phone call a couple days ago and said I'll take it. 2023 Bronco Raptor. This was the second Bentley that I bought. The first one that I got was 06 model. Drove it for a couple years and then ended up upgrading to this 2014 bitchin' car, man. It's just a smooth tank. It's real heavy. I love this thing. Probably had it for maybe 5 years now. 2019 Porsche 911 GTS. Mike got me into Porsches because he had his 2012, drove it a couple of times. Didn't get it until I drove one, but once you drive one, there's nothing tighter out of any of the cars that I have. This is probably the funnest car to drive. Black on black 2019 Porsche GTS. I got a McLaren. It's a 570S. I'm taller, so I was like, I want to make sure that if I'm going to buy a supercar, I want to buy something that I'll fit and feel comfortable in. Had like 700 miles on it. It, again, is black on black because I don't know why you buy any other car than a black car, especially white. Doesn't work. Anyways, love this car. Super fast, low to the ground. Got the wing doors on it. It's a bitchin' car that I'll probably keep for years to come because it's my first supercar. So we started calling ourselves the Cordigans whenever we were putting together passwords for this place and stuff like that. Obviously, my last name's Court, and I gave Mike 4 letters out of his name, so he chose the IGAN. My wife and I, we sold our house, so we needed a place to stay. So I said, I'm just gonna build a house, but it's gonna take a long time to build a house, so I built our apartment on the back side of the bar at the same time that we built the bar.
This is real plastic plant from China.
From Amazon. Since I was living here and I own a pool company, it was like, it's a man cave. What does it need? It needs a swimming pool.
It's clothing optional also, so if you're in town, just letting you. Honestly, we feel very fortunate to even have something like this. We actually graduated from high school 6 miles from here.
Yeah.
We're a couple of losers that never left town. I started investing and opening businesses and parlayed that into some businesses in Texas.
I mean, we wouldn't be able to put it together if we didn't do what we did, working 16-hour days and grinding for all the stories that you'll hear. Mike grinding for 7 years, me grinding for 7 years. Never really had wealth until the last 10, 15 years.
It takes a long time.
It takes a long time. Then we're into off-road vehicles. We got Can-Ams. We've had Polarises in the past. We own those motorsports dealerships and just opened up another Can-Am store. We've got a couple of 4-seaters Mike and I do, and then we also have a 2-seater. This one I picked up from a local guy that builds them out. Got this one all decked out, got a windshield in it, got a roof on it, all the badass LED lights. We love going out in these. We're real close to the desert here, so we'll jump out and go for a 10-mile run, or we'll go for a 150-mile run. It just depends on the weekend and what we got planned. Mike bought this one, I believe, in 2018. Then he also had the 2-seater that he bought in 2017, I believe. You want to be a race car driver? Jump in one of these. Dude, you feel like a race car driver, but they're fun. A lot of fun.
Most people don't know how to have fun. And I mean, it seems so stupid. Like, well, what do you mean they don't have fun? We take vacations, we do all kinds of crazy fun stuff. Just because you end up making money doesn't mean you know how to have fun. So that's what we try to do, man. Just make sure that you're enjoying it along the way, work your ass off, make some wise investments, and then it's about having fun.